Hello and welcome to another episode of GeoGuessr. And guess what? Today we're going to find another random location in the world and we're going to see if we can use our expertise to actually find it on a map. So let's take a look. What will we be given today? Okay, the middle of nowhere. Well, no, not really. I wouldn't say this is too far from anything, but it definitely isn't in the middle of town. Does it snow in the winter? I'd say a definite possibility. This road looks like it has had some maintenance over time. Now, of course, it is a road on a bridge, so that is to be expected. There is a stream here. I'm not seeing any mountains in the distance. However, it is notable that there is some degree of hills. So ideally, we would be seeing some sort of sign telling us where this is. Now, of course, I doubt we're going to have one of those, but what we do have is some road markings. And my first thought is that this is probably not in the United States. That's just my first thought, though. I could be wrong. There is some variety in road styles in the United States, but judging by the things I've seen so far, I wouldn't place that as my first idea. But anyway, we now see a road. Okay. HWY Highway. Well, this could be in the US. SEC Highway 724 and TWP Road 735. Unfortunately for me, that doesn't actually tell me anything since I am entirely unfamiliar with those roadways. However, it is convenient to know that at least there is some sort of numeration. Now, of course, the language of those signs was English, so this could definitely be in the United States. And in fact, I'm thinking it might actually be 10-acre lots. That's pretty large lots. 10 acres. Yeah, the United States is sounding like a definite possibility, but I wouldn't put that as a surety yet. Not yet, anyway. The grass is very lush. There's a wooded area here. Let's take a look. Is there anything special about these trees? Nothing in particular, or at least nothing that I can notice straight away. I am not seeing anything in the distance, but it definitely would be useful to have some sort of indication as to where we are. Perhaps another road crossing, a road sign telling us how many miles or kilometers or other unit of distance to the next town. What was that? Is that a mile marker or something? A marker of distance of some sort? It said a 5. No, it's not. It's too far off the road to be that. It could be related to agriculture. But, wow, this actually is a little bit more remote than I thought it would be. But, we are seeing that this land definitely is land that people have worked on. You don't get fields to look like this naturally. It's definitely been worked on. But the question is, what part of the world is this? By the looks of it, people are on the right side of the road. That is something to be noted. So that does give us some possibilities. So I'm thinking the US is a possibility. Canada is a possibility. I wouldn't say New Zealand because I'm not seeing any mountains. I forget which side they drive on in Australia. The UK is not a possibility. Sec Highway. Sec Highway. Man, I don't know. Wherever this is, it's pretty flat. If this turns out to be somewhere in the Great Plains, it might be a bit difficult to locate. But we are seeing some things. There's a hill up ahead, so if we can reach the hill, we might be able to see something in the distance. Of course, that hill is quite a distance away. And currently, I'm not confident in my ability to make too accurate a guess for the location. What does sec in sec highway mean? Secondary? Sectional? I'm not familiar with that abbreviation in regards to roads. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay, there we go. Oh, a flag. Oh, ho, ho. That's got to tell me something. Come on. Let's get closer. Canada. Canadian flag. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking, oh, the US. But the thing that pushed me off from it being the US was, of course, at the beginning near the bridge, there's hazard symbols and the places where there's reflective strips on. Those are of a kind that you generally don't see in the United States. And also the road signs are blue. So that tells me Canada. But the problem is Canada is very large. Now, I'd say it's probably not up here in northern Canada, in the territories. It's probably not up there. I'd say maybe on the eastern side of Canada, somewhere Quebec, Ontario, the smaller provinces. I'd say that's a definite possibility. But I wouldn't be surprised if it were farther west, though. The problem here, of course, is that this land is not very forthcoming with important information. But maybe there's nomenclature to the highways. Maybe that can help. Let's see. What are the small highways called? Okay, that's not helpful. The small highways. Are there highways that, okay, these called Trail, Old Peterson Road. Let's see, anything in New Brunswick have strange names. Blue. Okay, that could be an indication. So that's a sort of maroon color. on these roads, or at least that's what the map does, because the map isn't always on target with everything. This one isn't giving me any special color for the road numbers. Let's check over here. Oh, not that part of the island. 400. It is having some high numbers. No, that's not my guess. It's not even telling me the names of these roads, which could be problematic. So we check Nova Scotia, Prince Edward Island, New Brunswick, Newfoundland. Yep, that's how I'm gonna call it. There's green here. Trans-Labrador Highway. We might be a little bit too far north in Labrador. So I'm thinking New Brunswick at the moment, but I don't know if the road numbers go that high. What do they call these small roads here? Hunter's Road. Okay, it just gives me a number. Thanks, New Brunswick. Thank you very much, New Brunswick. You're very unhelpful. But we are seeing those 700s. That could be an indication of some sort. 735. 735. Straight line 735 up here. I forget. Is the one we were looking at 735? I don't know. I guess I'll check the next intersection. Because if it is, that could be a useful thing to look at. Was it 725 or something like that? I don't know. Okay, let's take a look. Nope, we're not going in there, I guess. Oh, reasonable amount of information. Hive Wembier and Hive. Are those towns in New Brunswick? I think I'm looking a little bit too close to the coast. Okay. Okay. Okay, no luck so far. Now, of course, this could be somewhere farther west. So right now, my idea that it might be New Brunswick could just be plain wrong. I think that's very important to note here. So let's take a look. Hive Wembier. Not seeing anything yet. Those towns aren't very famous though, so it might not be the most useful amounts of information. Five corners, four corners. St. Stephen. Let's take a look. Manitoba. What does Google give these roads in Oh, that's okay. In Manitoba. Not much. Oh, that's not reassuring. That's not reassuring at all. And it's plain color too, so it's... Oh, the grid! Oh no, not the grid! Oh, that's... Oh no. I'd say that's definitely makes this a possibility. I'm gonna have to go all the way along the border. Hive and Wembier. That grid, it's just a nightmare. Okay. Well, I think it's important to perhaps approach the intersection a bit more and actually read this sign. And by approach the intersection a bit more, I mean actually approach instead of semi-approaching. Alberta? Could it be? Alberta. Oh, we were definitely not going west enough. Holy cannoli. Okay. Alberta. 672. And, yep, 672 east to west road. 672. Let's take a look. That's 501. Let's see if it crosses all the way. 506. What's this? Oh no. Township Road 54. Oh boy. Yep. This is gonna be time consuming. 672. 672. Is there an order that these roads go in? 570, 561. Okay, we might 586. We might be onto something here. 599. Wow, we're going quite far north. 619, 631, 652, and 672 should be coming around somewhere about here, but I might be missing it for lack of going east or west. Come on, where's 672? 663. Still in the 660s there. $665, $669, $676. Okay. 676 and 669. It's an east to west road. What's this? Township 723. And man, I would love to see what the other intersecting road is. 724. 724 and 672. Okay. Okay. 659, 657. Wait, that's the north to south. Okay. $7.48. And which way would 724 be then? 734. You might be heading in the right direction, but perhaps the wrong direction because we're entering British Columbia going that direction. So maybe it's farther south. 672. Oh, 624 is what I'm looking for actually. I mean 724 and 672. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. 54.8 to 280 something. 759. 740. Is there any indication of what's in this direction? Not on this road anyway. Perhaps on the other side. $6.72 and $7.24. Those are the things we're looking for. Hive La Glance. Let's see. There we go. Maybe that's Frontier. Okay, let's take a look at the towns. Yeah, moving in farther does give us some more. Okay. Macon, Bryant, Benson, Viewfield, Benfit, Steelman, Frobisher, Oxbow, Lita. Okay. Congress, La Flèche, La Glance is not present in view. Cadillac. Wow, that's an interesting thing to name your town. Do I need to move even farther? No, I don't think I need to move farther in at this point anyway. Glenbane. Claybank, Bayard, Breesis, Drinkwater, Bailden, Dummer, Milestone, Hive, Laglance. Come on, Hive Laglance, come on. Okay. Okay, Regina, Moose Jaw. Come on, Hive LeBlanc. Come on, Hive LeBlanc. LeBlanc, no, Laglance, not LeBlanc. What am I talking about? Hive Laglance, come on. Come on. Where is it? Show it to me. Man, if I miss it on the map, that would be very embarrassing. Hopefully, I'm paying close enough attention not to miss such things. Okay. We're moving north. We still have towns up here. The farther north we move, we'll have less towns because most of Canada's population lives within a certain distance of a U.S. border. Hive, Laglance, Glenside, Strongfield. It'd be really weird if it's all the way in the northern end of Alberta. Why am I looking at Saskatchewan? Oh man, what have I been doing? Oh, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. If I ever said so myself. Okay, good. Gotta make sure I remain in... Okay. Hive Laglance, come on. Going that close won't really reveal too many extra towns. Come on, Hive Laglance. Hive Laglance. Have to remember not to go into Saskatchewan again. We don't want to look at Saskatoon. Fort McLeod. No, we're still in Alberta here. Hive Laglance, come on. Oh, getting slow loading now. Let's increase really big. Let's multitask here. Okay. Hilda, Schuler, Hive, Laglance, Brooks, Cassis, Scandia, Lomond, Milo, Vulcan, okay, Bragg Creek, so Mackenzie, Calgary, Hive, Laglance, come on. Come on, Hive Laglance. Give it to me. Give me the location. It's not in the mountains, because otherwise the terrain would be a lot more uneven. Hive Laglance. Okay. No, moving closer doesn't really show that many more towns. Come on. Whew, man, these places in Alberta are pretty big. And pretty far in between. We're getting into areas with a bit more lakes in them. Red deer. Okay, 787. Not exactly what we're looking for. And here it goes. Never move north. Brimley, Parkland Beach, Crestmore, Panoka, Mirror, Red Willow, Heisler, Galahad. Wow, that's Alliance. Wow. Some people get a bit creative with their town names, don't they? Mamio Beach. That's an interesting name. Buck Lake. Hive Leglance. Come on. That's too far mountainous. Need to get back to the grid. That's where we'll find it. Okay. Getting toward Edmonton. Still around the middle. Devon. Okay. I have to make sure I carefully look at all these town names so that anything familiar is going to trigger my senses. It's going to allow me to check and see what I'm looking at. Prince Albert, okay. Shipman, Snowden, Choiceland, Garrick Love. Okay. Okay. Kepison, Sunset View, Spruce Lake, Bolney, St. Walburg, Alcurve, Clan Donald, Two Hills, Harry Hill, Willington, not Wilmington, Star, Lamont, okay, Fedora, nice. Okay. Come on, Hive LeBlanc. I mean, Leglance. Come on. Man, this is hard. Scanning through Alberta. Okay, come on. We're getting toward the more sparsely populated part. Swan Hills, Thailand, Flatbush. Looks like there's a concentration of population around here. Okay. But it's going to get thinner and thinner the further north we go. For some reason, I dropped my marker. Slave Lake. The Great Slave Lake. Okay. I have LaGlance. Come on. Grand Prairie. LaGlance! Oh! 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 Okay. 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 Let's... Oh, this is what I wanted to do. Okay. LaGlance is 10 kilometers in that direction. So we're 10 kilometers from LaGlance currently. And that's a 672 crossing the 724. That's where we're at right now. But we were actually at a different crossing point when we started. So I think it's good to return to start now. And let's see if we can find that first intersection we found. And that will tell us at least somewhat. Oh, it's right here, in fact. Okay. Okay, so we're on 724. And we're dealing with 735. Now the question is it actually going to show up as 735 on this map? And I think that is a very relevant question. So 740, 740A, 735A. Now the question here becomes, oh, or is there actually just, that's a 735A. Okay, here's 735. So 735 is in, we started somewhere around here. 735 is down here. And the place we ended up is around here. So it's actually going to take us longer to go to LaGlance than to go to this intersection. So I need to figure out how far away is 735A from 735, and then how far away is our location from 735. And that is hopefully going to give us some hint as to the location. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like Google Maps here has any topographical data on this specific location. So that's very unfortunate for me anyway. Okay. So here comes the most unscientific portion of the video. We're at 7:35 and we're going to move to start. Actually, we should be a little bit farther back. Let's see if we can go perfectly onto the intersection. Oh, it's on the other side, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay. Okay, we're directly on the intersection. 7:35, we're on the intersection. Let's see if we can sort of guesstimate the distance. 1, 2 to start. 3, 4. I need to stretch a bit before going uphill. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is this 735A? No, it's not. Because that comes off straight. 10, 11, 12. 735A. So we're, what is it, 2? 2 out of 12? Just to make sure. One, two, three of 12 by my reckoning here. So we're about a quarter in between. That's a very rough estimate, but you know what? It's going to have to work. So half here, and I'm using my finger, so around over here, about. Well, here's the moment of truth. Are we going to get a perfect score of 5,000? Let's find out. Yes! Ha! We made it! We were actually a little bit too far off, so maybe a 2 was more accurate than a 3, but... Whew! Man. If you would have told me, I would have guessed a location in the Albertan countryside, I certainly would have said, wow, that's got to be pretty hard, because look at this. Look at this grid. Ugh. That's very difficult to find a place. But I actually took the time to look at all of the towns in Alberta. Well, if most people live down here, I'd say definitely more than half of the towns in Alberta I looked at. But wow. Wow. We got 87 meters away. 95.1 yards. Almost... Well, never mind. But, which is still pretty far away, if you think about it. That's a short walk, which I guess isn't pretty far, but pretty far away to get 5,000 points, for sure. I'd guess that maybe if I were above 100 meters, it would drop to 4,999, which wouldn't be ideal. So anyway, thank you all for watching. Tell me what you thought in the comments below, and I will be seeing you all next time on Awiltos Over and Out.